Yeah. Look, over there. And here comes the tanks. I assume that's the 4th Armored Division? Or whatever Armored Division that's here. And there's the soldats. You aren't getting away. This is the end of the road for you. Third. It's the 3rd Armored Division. Cursed Noble Alliance, and they're moving something. All units. It went by really fast. I couldn't read it. It looks like they're on roller skates, so they just kind of glide around. Don't they? Looks like roller skates. You're finished! Ah! What the hell? Where did that come from? An ambush? Damn them, how long have they been here? Eye patch wearing general. Who could that be? Aim at their feet! All units, concentrate your firepower. Yes, sir. Bah. That damn one-eyed smartass. We'll let him have this one. Withdraw to the watchtower. We need to regroup there at the watchtower. The Panzer soldats are withdrawing. Fortunately, we were able to keep losses to a minimum. The old model tanks performed acceptably as well. Should we pursue them? No. Let them leave. We may have the advantage now, but they still have plenty of strength remaining. Launching a full-on assault now would be playing right into their hands. All units, return to Zender Gate. Recover the wounded and prepare for our next battle. Yes, sir. They didn't even notice us out in the field. We're just standing there watching it happen. Ooh, I'm glad that's over. Yeah, but I guess even a place as far out as Nord couldn't avoid becoming a battlefield. The soldats might be simple copies of the Divine Knights, but those soldiers still did well in repelling them. That was one of the strategies the army developed to hinder the soldats' mobility and make them easier to handle. Their execution was brilliant, to say the least. Every one of their units worked together flawlessly. It's as clear as day how both the Lieutenant General and his division gained their stellar reputation. Yeah, they're no pushovers. Dad's division is known as the strongest, but the 3rd Armored Division could easily give them a run for their Mira. Well, the one positive out of this is that we know the Lieutenant General is holding out all right. But why did the Noble Alliance choose to retreat in that direction? I mean, that's where the Imperial Army's watchtower is. Maybe something's happened here that we don't know about yet. And the fastest way to figure that out is to ask the soldiers at Zender Gate. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure they wouldn't mind answering a few questions after that last battle. Hopefully. Let's get moving. Okay, so... yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't too turned around. I just gotta keep going straight and then up that ramp that is right ahead. Just stay away from the ostrich guys for right now.
I can't believe there are soldats out here.
They couldn't use the railway, so that just leaves...
flying. Yeah, there's a chest over here. It's like it seemed to me that there was a chest over in this corner. And it's a red one,
Oh, a
not
chest.
a monster chest.
I wonder what's inside.
Tira. That's what's inside. With him. God only knows what Machias is studying. He's probably doing more chess or something. Whatever it is he's doing is
Please
probably
tell me
something
that's Zender
completely
Gate.
useless.
We're almost there.
Oop. My finger slipped off the button. Oh look, we've got one less hoppy guy.
Now's our chance. Let's
Take
get
him
him!
out before we go to the fort, because he's
My turn.
right there.
Eliminating targets.
Here I go!
Actually, Marcus could be studying how to be boring. In 10 words or less.
Ha! Now's our chance!
You're done.
Onward.
Ha! Right. Ha!
I'll handle it.
My turn. Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay.
Done.
Done. Here we go.
We're finally here.
Other than that blown up tank down there, it looks like they fared fairly well.
Zender Gate sure is imposing.
And well guarded, too.
I'm not surprised. I doubt that was the first battle to take place here since the war started. I just hope the Lieutenant General is able to meet with us.
Who goes there?
Whoa, hang on a sec.
What are a bunch of civilians like you doing in a place like this? You sure don't look like you're from the settlement.
Put your hands in the air.
Please wait. We come in peace. While I may not be traveling in military uniform, I am Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. If at all possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Vander.
You're the Icy Maiden?
The rest of us are students at Thor's Military Academy. We only just arrived at the Highlands.
Thor's, you say? Wasn't there a bunch of students from Thor's who came here on a field study a few months back?
Yep, that's
Now that you
us.
mention it, young man, you do look kind of familiar.
Rest assured, they're exactly who they claim to be.
Hello.
Lieutenant General.
Good day, sir.
So he's...
Lieutenant General Zex Vander.
It has been some time, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7. I presume those of you I don't recognize are classmates whose field studies took place elsewhere.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good day, General.
I'm impressed you were able to make it here. The ferocity of this war raging around us grows worse by the day. Come, it would be my honor to speak with you and field any questions you may have in my office.
Yay! We get to go talk to him in his office. Again. The Watchtower's been overtaken by the Noble Alliance? I'm afraid so. It happened not long after the war began. They've been using it as a base of operations from which to attack Zender Gate. We have to fight off their offenses from both sides of the border. Sounds like a bad situation to be in. Wow, it sounds like you have it even tougher than Dad does over at Guerrilla. The situation here is certainly less than ideal, We've been doing all we can to hold out, even resorting to using the old model tanks. It's been successful so far, but I see. Sounds like it's only a matter of time before the gate falls. Celine! She's not mistaken, I'm afraid. Without a significant development in our favor, I expect this base to fall within the month. And of course, none of them are also saying anything about the talking cat. We're doing all we can to avoid that, but it is a possibility we must accept sooner or later. If I may ask, how did the watchtower fall into enemy hands to begin with? I imagine it would have been well guarded, considering it was built to keep watch on the Republic. It was. The soldiers there would have been highly vigilant too, thanks to the attack mere months prior. However, none of us could have imagined the card that the Alliance would play to take it from us. I understand you may find this hard to believe, but we have reason to believe the Alliance has temporarily joined hands with the Republic. You're kidding. They formed an alliance with Calvard? But that doesn't... Erebonia and Calvard are enemies. Are you absolutely certain? Because you're right, sir. I do find it hard to believe. I am. The soldiers who were stationed at the watchtower at the time have testified as such. The day it fell, they came under attack by Republican airships. And while they were focusing on fighting those off, they were attacked by Erebonian ships full of soldats from the west. They didn't stand a chance. Oh no. There seems to be no room for doubt in that case then. Erebonia and Calvard have been at each other's throats. Excuse me. Like cats and dogs forever though. I would have thought the Alliance would understand just who they were making a deal with. Looks like what we have here is a case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It gets worse. Ever since the watchtower fell, all of our orbital communications have cut out too. That's true for the whole Highlands actually, so we can't even call for reinforcements from the mainland. I see. Well, that sure doesn't sound like a coincidence. We're inclined to agree. From what we can tell, there's nothing wrong with the communications equipment itself. I just wish we could get in contact with Gwyn. Oh. I do recall getting information saying that Gwyn Reinford was staying here in Nord. He definitely would be the ideal person to discuss technological issues with. Yeah, if anyone could get to the bottom of this, it's him. Of course, if you could just call him and ask, you wouldn't need his help to begin with. It really does sound like we should do something to help here. You needn't concern yourselves with us. This war is between us and the Alliance. Exactly. Leave the fighting to us and focus on the task you came here for. We have no intention of relying on the help of your Divine Knight. I would rather you use it to protect yourselves anyway. You have no reason to suffer because of this war. Besides, you've come all this way. I'm sure Gaius would very much like to see you. Yay, Gaius is here. Surprise. Snort. Gaius is here. I believe so. I haven't met with him yet myself, but he left a message for me with one of my men. He supposedly returned here roughly a week ago with several other students. He said that he wanted to assess the situation here before taking off to his home settlement to the north. Then he should be back home by now, which means we know exactly where to find him. The fighting here grows more fierce with every sunrise. I won't stop you from going after your classmates. But I would ask that you be careful not to get caught up in any of the fighting. The nomads are preparing to move their settlement farther north to avoid getting drawn into it themselves, I believe. Really? Sounds like we need to head north quickly. That would be prudent, yes. I suggest you use the horses we have here at the gate if you're in a hurry. Yeah. You can use the same ones you rode during your field study. That way you'll already be used to handling them. Thank you for your kindness, sir. We appreciate it, sir. All right, let's head for the settlement. It should only be an hour away on horseback. Hey, Reen, I've never even ridden a horse before. It doesn't really seem like something I could pick up quickly either. Same. I know how to ride one, so if one of you rides on my back and the other rides with Reen, we shouldn't have any trouble. Regardless, we should hurry. The sooner we can reach the settlement, the better.